are not clear, let me walk you through how to do this activity. So first thing you're going to have to do is open up the Quick Graphing program. When it opens up, it should look something like this. You type in your axes titles here, your data here, your graph will show up here, and all your functionality buttons are found here. In another tab, you want to open up this link, but first it asks us to make the X column temperature in Celsius and the Y column temperature in Fahrenheit. So I'm going to go temperature in Celsius. Do not worry if you don't know how to make a degree sign. You leave that out. And temperature in Fahrenheit. Okay, you'll see it automatically puts those into your graph and for your title. Okay, then you get your data, and each of you will get your own data, so make sure you use your data, not someone else's. By clicking on that link, you'll then hit the begin button. And I would suggest at this point taking a picture of this with your phone so you can see both things at the same time. That way you don't have to keep switching tabs. Then you just enter your data into your data table, one row at a time. Okay, once you have all your data in, hopefully you have a linear graph. You're then going to pick curve fit and hit linear. You will now have your data table and your graph and your equation all in one spot. Take a screenshot of this area and turn it in, and that will be part 1. You'll be putting that screenshot right on this slide, slide number 3. This next one's going to be a little bit harder. So for part 2, you're going to be seeing how you use multiple data sets. So this time we want our X to be Celsius and our Y to be pressure. I'm just going to refresh my page, reload the page, label in my stuff, Celsius, and pressure in kPa. Okay, then we get, again, each of you will get your own unique data, and you'll get 3 data tables all at once. These are samples that were collected with different amounts of moles in the container. The container would be like a glass jar with a fixed volume. It starts with different number of moles in it. We expose it to different temperatures and measure the pressures, and we'd like to see what the relationships are. And really, we want to learn how to graph multiple data sets. So again, I suggest taking a picture of your screen so that you can easily put your data in. Start with data set number 1. Once data set 1 is in there, curve fit it. Then watch this. Right above your equation, you click on the word data set, and you can rename it. So I'm going to call it sample 1, and it has 0.0239 moles of gas. Okay, watch this. Here's how you enter your second set of data. You get rid of your curve fit window, click on the little X, change the data set. It'll cycle through your different data sets, so you can go 2, 3, 4, 5, back to 1. We want to stop at 2. Enter in your second set of data. When your second set of data is in, curve fit it with a linear graph. Double click. Actually, I think a single click is good enough. Rename it. Close your curve fit window, cycle to number 3, and enter in your last data set. Okay, once that one is in, curve fit it. Now you have all 3 of your data sets in. Rename your last one. Okay, and then for your final printout, I don't need the data table this time, so click on this little arrow to expand your graph, and this will give me your graph and a legend showing what each of the colors represents and the equations for each line. I hope this helped.